Welcome to another happy hour with the Hotel Culinary Arts and Tourism Institute here at Anne Arundel Community College. Again, I'm here in my home, at my home bar, and we're having some wonderful drinks. I'm here with my wife, Chandra. Hello.
Hey,
how you doing? And we have a new drink, a couple of drinks for you guys to try, and with a new liqueur, something new to us. So we've had Elderflower liqueur before.
Yep.
But we've never had Saint Germain, which is considered one of the best elderflower liqueurs.
My friend Kathleen loves it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a good recommendation, and we bought it, and I've already fallen in love with it. I just think it's really great. It's what's called a modifier, meaning that it's good to add to other drinks, add a little bit of complexity to your drink, and it's not too sweet. It just really adds a really nice flavor, some depth to what you're drinking. So now it doesn't work with everything. It's good with we're doing it with a sparkling wine. We can do it with champagne. You can do it with gins and vodkas, kind of the clear liquors. You wouldn't necessarily try it with whiskeys or bourbons or things like that.
I don't know. I was doing a research and I saw a Scotch sour or something or other done with an elderflower.
Oh yeah,
so that was interesting.
Okay,
I'll have to check that out and try it.
We have a whole bottle of experimentation, so we were definitely going to try it all out.
But do the research.
Right, absolutely. But these two drinks that we're making for you today were recommended to us, and we're going to give them a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess we're going to call these the Mooneyhand specials, even though we will have completely changed them up. So in focusing on another local business and sticking with the wine theme of the last couple of weeks, we missed you all last week. We know that there was another local winery featured. Happy to do that. And then this week we're going to continue on with a wine theme and then moving back to our liqueurs. And the wine that we are featuring today is from Wine Shop at Home, and my friend Kathleen Mooneyhand that I mentioned sells for Wine Shop at Home, and they are kind of the epitome of local, if you will. So she does this really awesome tasting where you can try a bunch of different wines. She's doing them virtually. I think they're just starting to get back to the face-to-face. So now you have options whether you want to have a little bit of wine come to your front door and taste it, or whether you want to set up something. But I did one with her recently, and this was my host bottle. So this was a little cheers gift to the host for doing the tasting. And I'm going to share my gift with you all today, today. That doesn't happen very often, right? Share my gift with you. And we're going to use this as our featured wine for the beverages we're creating. So mine's pretty simple. Should I start?
Well, I just wanted to say a couple more things
sure.
about the Elderflower liqueur, about the Saint Germain in particular. If you do go buy a bottle, it is a little pricey. The reason for that, though, compared to other elderflower liqueurs, is that it's made with really high quality elderflower. I love the story behind this. Even though this was created in New York by Rob Cooper in 2007, it's made with French elderflower, and in France it only blooms 3 weeks out of the year, and so there's this whole romantic story of all these farmers who pick the elderflowers in those 3 weeks, and they pile them up on the back of their bicycles, and they bicycle them into town to be pressed, and that's why it's on that little bit of a higher side for what it is, because it's made with a fantastic ingredient, and it's very exclusive. You can only get so much of it every year. So I find that very interesting. Another thing to know about this, if you do decide to get some Saint Germain, is that it is not preserved at all. So it does have a shelf life. It only lasts about 6 months. So if you get a bottle, plan to use it.
No problem here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up for the challenge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start with, I'll start with one. Kathleen originally recommended this one with a little bit of sparkling wine, a little bit of Saint Germain, with fresh strawberries, and then a mint garnish. I didn't have any strawberries, but I did have a delicious, perfectly ripe peach. And the aromas of the elderflower just smelled like perfect with peach to me. So
Yeah, I think it almost has like a melon quality to it. I
Yeah.
really like it. It reminds me a little bit of Midori, but nicer, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. So I'm gonna actually take some. I've already chopped up some of these. I'm gonna take some of these fresh peaches, and I'm just gonna drop them into my glass. A couple's good. And then I'm going to add about an ounce of the elderflower liqueur. Woo! Okay, about an ounce of the elderflower liqueur. Now the first time I tried this, I found that I wanted just a little bit more of the peach aroma. So what I'm gonna do is just kinda, with my muddler, just gently press the peaches. I'm not really gonna do a full muddle. I'm just trying to press out some of the essence, if you will, of the peach. All right.
Because if you do
All
too
the good
much,
stuff should stay in the glass. Right?
it will get, get a little grainy when you drink it.
So we've got that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of ice to my glass. Try not to get it all over the place. Okay. And then I'm just going to top it off with about another 3 or 4 parts of my sparkling. I'll let that bubble down just a little bit. So a little bit of the sparkling. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is already. That is just beautiful. That's gorgeous. This would be gorgeous for like a brunch, a beautiful Sunday brunch, a little porch sipper for the afternoon. Just stir that around a little bit. And then I'm just gonna garnish it with a fresh sprig of mint.
There we go.
And then there's our beverage.
Fantastic. Okay, so mine is even more simple. We're gonna do very similar. We're gonna add, instead of doing any muddling though, we're gonna start with our ice. We're gonna have our elderflower again.
Elderflower,
Oops. Yep. There we go. They're both in those tall bottles.
I know.
We're gonna do 1 part elderflower again. And then with this drink, we're gonna do just a little squeeze of our lemon, about a 1/4 teaspoon.
1/4 ounce. Yeah.
1/4 ounce, yeah. And then we're gonna top off with the sparkler.
Now our sparkler was already chilled, so we've got a nice cold sparkler.
And then a little bit of lemon garnish. And our rosemary. Just kind of get that all in there and mixed.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Now our garnishes look a little large.
Yeah, they are. So, you know, we haven't muddled these at all. Really, the reason that we have them kind of large, not only do they look pretty, but you get that aroma really close to your nose. We're really looking for just to get the aroma going on that. And then we have our 2 different drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Friday.
Mm-hmm.